Hello, we're back again. I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm here, and I've been gone for a while. One, mainly because I was lazy, but two, because I was working on something that is this. The Northwest Federation, with the Civil War, and the American Civil War. So, there's not really much backstory behind this, but I guess what it is that these colonies decided that they didn't like being treated as second-hand and not as states, so they went to war against the United States, along with the CSA, and they created a monarchy. Again, I'm not sure why, but and they're allied with the CSA. They're at war with the American Civil War. So the United States has 5 million people. CSA has 1.9, and Northwest Federation has 133,000. So, considerably less amount of people, mainly because these are all colonies. I did add a bit more. I added a bit more of the population. I guess because if this was to happen, maybe people would want to be in here because maybe they got better rights or something. Not really sure, but mainly because I wanted to give us a bit of an edge. They are kind of good relations with the United Kingdom, you know, because they are a monarchy. They're trying to break up with the US, yada yada yada. They do not allow slaves, so you know it wouldn't be the same thing with the Confederacy. But yeah, so you can see that currently there's a bit of mix up with the like with the occupation. Like the northern part of Utah is occupied, and so is a bit of Idaho, and then Oregon, and a bit it's kind of weird right now, but they are at war, so it's kind of understandable. Maybe the local governments wanted to join the Northwest Federation, but the people didn't, or the other way around, whatever, but we'll see how it works. I did have a test game, and it was the Northwest Federation and the CSA, and then Britain joined in with the Northwest Federation, and then Mexico made its own war because the United States was too preoccupied, and the United States still won after all of this. They just a stack of 100,000 men just walking around killing everyone. So, it's not too overpowered. I mean, it's easier, yes, but I am going to be playing as the Northwest Federation, not as the CSA, mainly because they have a really weak army, because again, it's just colonies. They have 133,000. The majority of their thing are farmers. They have 7% soldiers. But I did up the number of soldiers as well. And they are Protestant, or Catholic, sorry. So that's another thing. Again, not sure why, but I just did it that way. Not all their provinces are, just their capital and whatnot. And over here, there was supposed to be a Chinese Revolution, or like the Heavenly Kingdom, but I got rid of that because there was a problem with the thing. It never showed up, and it just always had in the war list that it was there, and it just was never there. It was just empty land. So I got rid of that, but let's get started with the Northwest Federation and see how this goes. Okay, so yeah, it does show this torching of the Summer Palace, and that's supposed to show that there's the Civil War in China, but again, that's not happening because I messed up. And there are a bit of bugs in here. There are all these decisions. They don't do anything, but we're just going to just pretend they're not there. We're ranked 40th in the world because we have 3 prestige, 0 industrial power, and 4 military power. And remember how people said that the South lost the Civil War because like the North has all these railroads and the South just has a few? Well, we have literally none. So maybe that'll help. We have a capital in Billings. There's a fort there. Again, kind of a historical, but you know, maybe they just turned a building into a fort or something. We have a small amount of units from different places, all infantry. We have Victor Emmanuel as the general there. We have a small navy with 2 commerce raiders and a clipper transport, which right now we could just send to go over to California, blockade that. The United States does have only 2 small garrisons of cavalry, the Army of the New Mexico and Army of Utah, and I believe they're over here. And other than that, I believe the Confederacy can try to combat everything over here. They're going to not consider us a threat until we do some stuff. But one major thing is because since we only have 100,000 people, or something, we are in considerable amounts of debt. So we're going to need to, and look how little this actually changed it. We get $9 more a, these are pounds. I didn't realize that. I don't know, whatever. The entire world uses pound, or whatever, I don't know. So we're gonna have to try to balance this, bring this down near nothing, and this will lower our morale considerably, but we can't really afford anything else. Just bring down completely everything. There, that's good. Making a profit. We have a idea we can do, or whatever, a whatchamacallit, a focus, that's it. So we can tell them to colonize, and we have the population density of everywhere. You can see it's mostly, there's no red whatsoever over here. It's mostly in like New York, a few other places, St. Louis, Chicago. Up here, the main thing we have is Wichita, by far, with 15,000. We have our capital, again, that was bumped up to 9, Seattle, 7. And we do have Portland with 11,000, but we don't actually own that. We're just controlling it. And if we go into white peace, we're not going to get that back. So, research, we are going to need to bump up our treasury considerably. So, we'll do tax efficiency with business banks first. We'll do that. Yep, so let's see. We have Mexico, and in my test game again, they are only 14 away from accepting an alliance. That doesn't mean that they'll actually join us in the war, but they're only 14 away. The United Kingdom is, oh, I should show you this first. Our show wars, they're unite the nation with both of us, and then both status quo. Great powers, we are friendly with them, so that could also help. And in the test game that I had where I said that the United Kingdom helped in the Civil War, that was when I was just an observer, and I wasn't actually playing. I was never able to actually get them to my side here because -64. They could just join like they do with Texas, but I think we're going to focus on Mexico instead. Maybe try to get them in. And we can make a flashpoint in Nevada, Utah. Or not. We can here, yeah. We could do that, or we could just get for more either immigration, or we could get more soldiers, or railroads, perhaps. But, actually, let's encourage immigration in Montana. I suppose. I think that's better. But so we do have our army here. We're going to use it. Oh, and here are the stats of it. Probably a bit too high a prestige, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of alternate history. I don't know. So we're just gonna bring them down to Wyoming. It's Colorado. Never mind. We'll go down there, and then we'll just react to whatever they do. We're up to 43 now. That's not good. First newspaper. This doesn't actually happen. Japanese, a bunch of stuff. Spanish, Russian. There's that. There's a civil war over here. There's that. We're moving our troops down, and we can see we have pretty terrible morale, again, because we can't afford it. But we are getting a bit of money a month. United Kingdom has intervened. Yay! Because that's what it actually said. It said yay. I'm not, like, saying that myself. So, yeah. And again, they do only have, like, this one Royal Canadian Army here against everything else. They don't have anything else in Canada. They may have a few ships. No, they don't. They have them in Halifax over here. Or they did. Yeah, they had it over here. But, not anymore. Nothing over on the right, I mean. And there's the North's largest army here. Currently, the South isn't doing too good. But again, we're going to attempt to... Let's go here, because there is a river here. So, we'll just stay in our own land. Go there, do over there. Just look away. Probably get murdered. Let's go to 12%. Bring down the tariff. We don't want too high tariffs. And we'll see if, because right now it should be fine. Because we're still gaining money, even though it said we weren't. So they're just going to keep retreating. I think they might. No, they're not. Again, we do have bad morale, but it is 12,000 against 3. Battle of Pueblo. We are winning. They are dug in. They don't have a leader, and we do. Yeah, they're losing much more men than we are. And the morale's going down much faster. And we won. They're retreating. So we could either follow them to there, or we could go after these people. I think we'll go after them so they don't re-siege that land. Currently, there's this one large stack in West Virginia, but there's 2 other large stacks of, or 3 large stacks of Confederate armies. When there is one in Tennessee of the USA. Again, right now the USA isn't really or Britain isn't really doing much. They are not retreat. Oh, yep, they are. 3rd and 5th. Or no, 2nd. No, 5th, yeah. We're going back to Pueblo. So we'll go to Denver. Try to cut them off. And we can see that they are making a lot of troops on the border, so they may plan to invade. Hopefully we can get these 2 units done before they are here. Let's go down. Okay, we're going to attack them again. They're not going to retreat. And they're losing many men. Okay, now they're gone entirely. Go back up to Denver and go left to Grand Junction. And we'll see what's happening over here. They're winning in... Oh, Washington has been sieged. Oh. Well, we're already done. That... Really? Huh. So I did take a test game because I thought, well, if it's too easy, I may need to nerf it a bit more, like maybe get Britain off our sides, but apparently, okay, this one was different. Huh. So, should I do this again, or should I just keep going? For now, I guess I'll keep going. You guys can tell me if you think I should do it again or not. It'll be fine to do it again. I can nerf it a bit more. But for right now, so that's it. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to end the episode now. It's a bit short. But, yeah, so I guess the war's over. USA's split. Half its nation is gone. We're friendly with Canada, friendly with Mexico. Now it's even a less amount of percentage that they'll accept an alliance. They won't either. But yeah, so there's this. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, I think that that's it now. We can possibly just, you know, restart again, or I can just keep going. But I think that is the end of the episode now. So thanks for watching, and I think I'll put this online if you want to play this mod or whatever. Link should be in the description. If I know how to do it or not, I may not know. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.